right, so like the rest of the world, Sinners has had me in a chokehold, so much so that I decided to take it back to an OG with a special shout out to Maximilian himself, who's the real OG. Let's just be honest. But after watching Blade, it kind of made me realize that, you know what? Just like Mary should have took her ass back to her goddamn husband, the same goes for this movie. I mean, yeah, you ran into your ex. What an ex that is. But I definitely cannot say that for my good old sis. All right, so this is Karen Jensen, and this is the moment she knew she messed up. She works at the hospital. She pulls blood work, I believe, for corpses. The case that she was working on tonight was a corpse that was just brought in. And if you've seen Blade, then you know what's going on. But Karen don't. Mind you, it is 3 a.m. Her colleague comes in with a case that's related to her last blood sample. Now, mind you, the last blood sample kind of piqued her interest a little bit. And then here comes her colleague coming in with the same cadaver and asking her to, look at the case. In her defense, she's a little perked, like, this is a little out of the ordinary. I want to see what's going on. But here's where everything goes wrong. Mind you, the colleague that came in is also her ex-boyfriend, and she was on a break from her job. I don't know if it was related. I don't know the correlation, but let's just say when he came up in there and she looked up at her watch and was like, I don't know, it's 3 a.m. That man had the nerve to fix his mouth to say, how much more time do you need? When I say this man had the nerve to perk up that eyebrow and perk out them lips to be like, how much more time do you need, to try to convince her to come look at this cadaver? And it is kind of an interesting thing. But the moment that man decided to question how much more time I need, I would have said, I need at least another 12. I need at least tonight. Whatever you got going on with this cadaver can wait till the morning. Okay, because I don't like the way you're talking to me, sir. But let's also keep in mind, any man that makes you make this face to decide if you want to go do it or not, the answer should always be no. Because now you decided that the case was more interesting than dealing with that man. Look where we're at now. You agreed to come look at this cool, out of the norm stuff, but he ends up doing the one thing you asked him not to do. Now, if you would have went back in time and told that man hail to the gnaw, when he copped that attitude, you wouldn't be right here now. Because now look at us. Now we're in the realm of Blade. We didn't know this world existed. And all because you decided to just give your ex the benefit of the doubt. Your life will never be the same, ever. Want a man ruin it. Now, for those who have not seen Blade, I promise you this is nowhere near what the movie is about. Go watch Blade, go rewatch Blade, and drop in the comments any other movies that I need to watch of reasons why you shouldn't entertain your ex.